Why, hello, Internet! My name is Prunk, and today we will be taking on one of my more fun challenges. This is the No Only Run, the Voldemort challenge, the He Who Shall Not Be Named challenge, the Old Perverted Man challenge. So, the rules of this one are pretty simple. We have to say no to literally everything. If somebody wants a contract signing, no. If somebody wants a specific match that we were going to put on anyway, no. We just always have to say no to everything. So anything that pops up, we got to say no to. I don't think there's any real exceptions that I can think of off the top of my hand. Contract signings are a little bit different, but I can continue a contract, but I have to always offer them less money than they ask. So that's the only like catch of this challenge run because you need money. But even that, I'm probably going to try and see if I can avoid. But for the most part, I'm going to be booking people at like full seasons anyway. Now, we can kind of go over a few options, and I don't like. There's kind of like two things I'm considering. I think Miss Elizabeth is kind of a boring pick, but probably the best because maxing out a superstar's morale is pretty helpful when I'm telling them no to everything, so they're going to want to leave anyway. So I'm going to need them, and so I might need that, but that's only a one-time use, so that's helpful if it's a big star that I can't really afford to lose, but it is a one-time thing, and we're going to be pissing off a lot of people. Alternatively, I think the next best would probably be like Sonya if I can pick up a couple of power cards that would be like the GM influence, just getting double of those. That could be better. Um, Not really. Don't no need for Xavier. No need for Tyler Breeze. 2 times season all promos and free. Like that's not super helpful. Opposing brand not helpful. Cactus Jack not helpful. Like medical. Your brand from being injured. Yeah, that's not helpful either. Like, just I think the only one that is actually going to be helpful in this challenge is going to come down to Sonya or Miss Elizabeth. And you know what? You've already seen me do a casual run with Mega Powers and Miss Elizabeth. I don't think Sonya is a bad GM, so I'm going to do this one. I think I can get some more benefit out of this. For our brand, we are going to be telling people no a lot. WCW is a yes company if I've ever seen it. It is, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. So I don't think they're right. Fresh Meat on 2.0 might be one of the better ones. It is. I mean, it's probably one of the best general brands, but also we're probably going to need a bigger roster because people are going to want to leave, and having this power card is pretty helpful. Nothing is really boosting morale. I mean, like SmackDown's not bad. That's probably my second favorite, or probably one of my. I don't know which one I like better. NXT 2.0. Mutiny might not be bad because if somebody's going to leave, I might as well take advantage and get the full contract. But I don't think I'm going to piss off 3 people at a time. So we'll do fresh meat. I think 2.0 is probably going to be our best one. For our CPUs, again, I just want to do things that are not going to really directly affect me. I'm already playing a challenge run, so I don't need to do anything crazy. So we'll do Adam Pearce for SmackDown. We can do Stephanie for NXT, and we can do probably Bischoff or somebody for, yeah, we'll do Bischoff for WCW, because again, they don't all affect me at all, so I'd rather not face anything that's going to make my job harder than it is. Of course, we are playing on Expert. We are playing win conditions at fans. 10 Hall of Fame trophies ends it, but that's usually 4 seasons. I would like to put it at 9, but 10, if we get enough support and the views aren't falling off, then we will do a 4th season. Budget is always the minimum. Snake order, I just think it's the most fair way to do a draft. Custom, so I could go to my custom roster just to have a little bit of differences. Custom, I just fixed around some people's stat lines and stuff, and I don't know if it's more. I don't feel like I did it unfairly, but I feel like there's gonna be like 1 or 2 people in the comments that be like, "You did a custom roster, you're cheating, blah 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 blah." I'm like, no, dude, I just kind of like made certain people faces and heels and giants and stuff like that that makes sense. But I don't want to be called out for that, so I'm just gonna do it by default. If you guys don't care if I use custom rosters, as long as you feel like they're fair, I don't change anybody's popularity or anything really. Other than some people that are like 15 star power or that should be like a 5, I might flip those kind of around, but that's about it. And yes, now one quick reminder too: if once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a 1 minute, 100% penalty booking timer run. I don't expect to win it, but I will be running that at 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to see that, Help me get there. Please like and subscribe. Hopefully at this point I've earned your subscriptions. If you're still watching these like 2 to 3 hour videos, then I'm hopefully doing something for you. So if you want to keep seeing them, let me know. In the meantime, for the draft, holy snaps, we have a lot of faces. So considering the next highest person is a bruiser, and as far as a heal, all the faces are super high, super expensive. So we're gonna grab Mr. Drew McIntyre. Hopefully I can grab Orton before they do, but it's a long little draft. I'm gonna go to the Giants afterwards on the female side. Like Cody being a specialist kind of bumps me out because I would love to use Cody. All right, but we are going to grab Orton. We're in snake order, so let's go ahead and go to grab a Giant. Charlotte Flair, who's currently a face, is the best on the women's side. Great stamina. Usually still my first pick. I should look for people like that have decent morale as well. I'm going to do that after I pick like my main stars.
WCW taking stock for pick number 4. And it's time for NXT's 4th pick. And now SmackDown picks number 4.
I keep on getting thrown off. I'm not SmackDown. I'm usually playing SmackDown. So we need a red cruiser, which it is Liv Morgan, and yeah, should be fine.
Picks Liv Morgan.
And then who do I want to go? Okay, I think from here I am. Ooh, didn't mean to flip those around. Stick with costs. Bruiser. Optimistic. Shayna Baszler's optimistic about working for the Voldemort, so we'll do. Yeah, let's do Shayna. And then after that, we're gonna go for some cheap, optimistic people. Is gonna be kind of my goal. And now we are playing on the new patch as well, so we are gonna have 8 women. So my drafting strategy is kind of changed up quite a bit, because we're gonna want to get 8 and 8, just so that way we can have titles for everybody. So we need a green fighter who is hopefully optimistic, who's relatively cheap. So far, no, not even Maxine. Maxine's an optimistic pet, like Patty. Okay, you're definitely not coming. Okay, so we're gonna just go to the bottom. They're all pretty satisfied, and hopefully they'll stay that way. Lola, I think you and Shayna should be fine. It's a good match. Do I have a specialist? Let's grab a specialist for the men's side. Yeah, let's grab Mr. McAfee. He is satisfied. Just because he's cheap. Good promo skill. He's my promo monkey. And then I can start pairing up my draft with bruiser fighters together since we're in snake order as well.
Lots of great talent remaining for WCW. Let's see who they pick. A tough choice awaits the SmackDown GM. The GM.
All right, so okay, so we definitely need a male giant as well. Gunther is satisfied. Is there anybody who is not like just happy? Okay, yeah, we can do Braun Strowman.
NXT 2.0
and now we need red cruisers. So let's find a cheap red cruiser, which apparently is not many. Carmelo Hayes is just satisfied, but that's fine. And like I'm like right now I'm kind of just trying to pair up the Pokemon types right now. I think at this point I'm pretty close to spending a little bit more money. I do have the 2.0 power card, so I don't necessarily know if I want to use that right away. So I might try and save some money, but I am gonna try and just get a bunch of cheap people from here out now. So we have a cruiser fighter. They are the same Pokemon type. Awesome, sweet. So green fighters with Randy Orton matching with Eddie Thorpe. Obafemi with Drew McIntyre. So I can grow that pretty well.
Could be make or break for the
And then
WCW a major decision for the WCW general manager.
Let's see where we land. I keep wanting to move their SmackDown. I love playing SmackDown. It's probably like one of my favorite ones. It's just one of the easier casual ones that I do. Okay, so green. We need a red cruiser. I probably should have picked up another green giant while I could, but I think they're all gone. Okay, no, we got. You're satisfied. We'll try and get Tamina. A little bit more expensive, but we do want a red cruiser now, which is going to make me go up here more. I might actually... Yeah, they're expensive. I don't really... Oh, wait. Oh, you're annoyed, too. You're not going to make it very far. I might save my money. Don't think that's necessary. Do I need a... Yeah, see, like, I didn't really get too many females that are going to be pretty competitive. I mean, I could grab Probably Blair, who's relatively cheap. She's optimistic. Let's how many faces do I have? Yeah, Blair's
NXT
optimistic. I think
2.0
Art can piss
chooses
her off
Blair
accordingly.
Davenport.
The NXT GM weighing their
And then
options
I'm
here.
going to try and
Who's the next pick for Team WCW?
I might save my
Who's
money
going
and then just
next
use
to
my
where
power
the
card
big
week 1.
boys and girls play?
And will give me 3 extra stars. I do want to be careful about how I spend my money.
SmackDown next. Speculation about the
I'm at
next member of
448.
NXT
This
2.0.
would buy me easily 3 stars and kind of save me some money for if I can find a red specialist that's cheap, which there does not look like it. Yeah, I'm gonna save because hopefully this will let me get my cheaper stars without having to do and still keep me kind of around like 100k or so. So that way I can do assets on week 2.
Major decision for the WCW general manager. Look at the big boys and girls on the WCW roster. The yellow and black brand is now complete. The SmackDown roster is now complete. Look at all this.
All right, we should be able to get some discounts. Let's see it. Texas, tonight we have a debut show. I will not let you down. Ready for season. Okay, cool. So first things first, let's give Drew our title. We want to get him over 70. We can actually give it to, doesn't matter. They're both pretty close. I don't think it'll affect anything. We are going to try and give as many titles out as we can. You guys are a tag team, I guess. And we'll make McAfee a star as well. Cool. Why don't I have a... Oh, I don't have a female's title thing. It's a little... I don't understand why, but maybe only certain brands get it. Okay. So we'll start with Flair because that'll put her over to 70. And then I guess we are doing this in Blair. No, we'll do... Let's get this and try and find a female bruiser if possible. Or not bruiser, a female cruiser. Alright, those are my champs. We got bad publicity. Good steel card. Ooh, rock bottom prices. Yes, you've seen my strats for that once we get some backstage brawls. And let's see. So book your least popular available star this week. That is Mr. McAfee. That's kind of worth. We gotta definitely put McAfee in something. Looking at some of the jobbers, Karen Compactor is not bad. We did find a bruiser, so we don't necessarily need to spend our money on her or like our power card on her. But that red bruiser is going to be a thing. And let's see. Ooh, this is pink now. That's pretty. I actually like this. I mean, it threw me off, but this might have to grow on me actually. Now I'm starting not to like it out of nowhere. Superstars. Okay, cool. So these other cards aren't really worth buying though. I know the plan was to like double up on those Superstar GMs, but these other cards are really bad. So I'm just gonna buy this for sure. And book your least popular star this week. Okay. Let's start booking and then see where we need to land. Let's get our men's tag on the rise. We have this with Mr. Hayes. Mr. Pat McAfee needs to do something in the mid card. We have Flair and Liv, followed by our women's tag, which I need a bruiser still. Let's go ahead and grab Miss Lula Tan, or was it Maya? Okay. We'll try and build her up for 41k. Boom, and oh, that was a bruiser. Oh shoot, that was kind of not the right person I needed to buy. We'll come back to that. Okay, so I needed a cruiser. Okay, so first thing, I want to go to the renowned stars first. And then I was going to roll one of those just to see what I can find with these stars. Okay. We did find our cruiser, but I need a red cruiser. Did not find a red cruiser. Let's see. And I need... Shoot. Who do I put? I mean, I can just put Gable possibly is a good option to face McAfee. I can do. I did not pull any of. I could probably do like Kiana and Lash for like a mid card match. I am not really happy with how I found these people. Pulling 4 cruisers was annoying. Okay, so we're gonna buy this or use that. We are probably gonna do with Mr. Gable. He's got a good promo and he's pretty affordable. We are then going to match. I guess we probably do Lash and Kiana. Who was there a red special? I can go with Tiffany's. All right, for my female tag, it would be. I gave him the title already too. That sucks. As of right now, that is my female. We can do that. That's fine. Which means Maya needs an opponent, but I'm not really concerned about the jobber. This is a match here, and we can go. Okay, yeah. I think we're just trying to find things to fill the card now. So let's do. We'll buy. Yeah, I think this is the play. It's not going to cost me too much money. It'll save me some money for the assets I need next week. So nothing too crazy. I would have liked better everything, but I just didn't get there. I could do Karen and Thea. I can make this a 5-week thing. Let's just do this as a 5-week. Save some people's stamina, which means now I need to. Who's my lowest? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Boom. And just make this fatal 4-way. Cool. You can call out McAfee. McAfee can just do some advertisements. You can do an advertisement because I don't care about your prompt thing. Call out promo. I got 1 call out promo. 3 stars new rank. That'll happen normally. 50 talent scouts. We'll use that normally. Probably renew the contract. That's probably easy. Book 10 shows without an injury. Easy. Tag team matches. Easy. Spend 250k on promos. That should come normally. Tag team call out. I'll have to focus on that. Book 5 shows with 12 more superstars. That's easy too. Okay. We have that already. And we got 100k in the bank too. So not horrible. All right. 4.0, 2.0, 2.0, 1.5, 3.5. Cool. Midcard did midcard stuff. Main events did good stuff. Easy. Nothing for the call out, unfortunately. That's annoying. We did get $61,000. Gained 30,000 fans. Really good start. 48, but they used some kind of promo. What did they do? Double, like 20% already? Okay, so when you're not using a crazy good power card, we would have been tied with first, but that's fine. I'm not happy about losing my strap. Sure. Oh! I just cheated. Okay, round 2. Since I instantly failed. If that happens past like the first few weeks, then I'm just going to fire those people, so that way I don't have to replay the entire series. This is our new roster. We still got Drew as our main pick, Braun Strowman, R-Truth instead of Randy Orton. Unfortunately, he was first picked for SmackDown, which is still fine. I mean, they're both very similar to each other, but Randy is definitely a little bit better. You guys just fight in the mid card. This is a better show. Okay. Don't accidentally say yes to things. He attacked me. I'll make it happen. Oh, my God, I am so bad at this. Okay, round 3. No Triple H commissioner cards. No saying yes to things. This is going to work out perfectly fine. I would have just like rebooted it, but I said yes to Triple H as well. So I need to completely avoid some of these problems. So let's put these guys in a tag team. Let's give McAfee the belt. Let's go to the women's division. Give Charlotte the belt. Give Roxanne and Shayna Baszler. Cool. Okay. Do not book your most popular available giant this week. Easy. Okay. So my most popular giant should be Strowman. Yeah, okay. So no tag team video match today. We will still fill out the card with everything else because I don't want to forget. Oh wait, no, I have to put him in. Okay, because I want a commissioner fail. Cool. And we'll do this. Cool. Wait, I'm confused. Hold on. Do not book your most popular. Oh, maybe it's Nia Jax. Okay. My most popular is... Okay, it is not Nia, it's Charlotte Flair. So I cannot get this power card, which is an injury we have. I should not look at those. I'm going to get sad. And then for this card here, this is a women's. Now I just have Maccabee, who has 90 stamina. Now we will go into our talent scouts and see if I can fish up some pairs together. Okay, so 350k. I do have a fighter bruiser combo. I do have fighter bruisers. Shayna's the red bruiser, so we want Valhalla possibly. I need red bruisers. What's the default one? Roll. Want red bruisers if possible. Yeah, so we can go Valhalla, but I don't think I got a green fighter. I do with Chikara. Okay, cool. So we will go over here. We will use our fresh meat power card. Talent Scouts. We will do the first one on Valhalla. She's the only option, I think, right? Yeah. For the red bruisers. Bruiser. Yeah, unless I want to go for... No, because that's going to make me flip things around. We're just going to keep it easy. Alright. And then I need a green fighter with Chikara. Which also bugs me that Lash and Chikara as a tag team, one's a heel, one's a face by default. That's one of the things I did fix on mine, but... And then... You're already pissed off. I don't necessarily know if I want to piss you off more, but I do need an extra guy for Strowman. So we'll do this. And then we'll also buy you. And cool. That is a pretty good show. Okay. And then for our women, we'll have this. Or maybe I do McAfee. Let's do this as a triple threat. And we'll have them call each other out. There we go. Bougie Bully versus a Viking. Got it. I don't need any of that. Cool. Alright, not fulfilled. Book 15 shows with a title match. Easy. Book 10 shows with training promo. That's a little bit more effort, but it shouldn't be too bad. Purchase all power cards 5 times. Well, we have a thing that does that twice, so that's easy. 5 rivalries, easy. One-on-one matches, easy. Tag team matches, easy. Okay, so a lot of these are going to be really nice. And triple threats are going to be pretty easy too. Tables matches, advertisement promo. Okay, I feel like we're going to be able to get all these power cards pretty easily. Alright, everyone's failed. I am not going to mess up again. I am honed in at this point. No more backtracking. Alright, we ended up with a 3.5, 2.0, 2.5, 2.0, 3.5, so better than everybody else. Not as good as I was hoping. I would assume that these guys would have been like 4-star matches. Why are these not 4-star matches? Performance was kind of mid. Performance, maybe just because the performances were mid. Shayna and Roxanne work really well together. Sweet. We did gain 29,000 fans versus 29 versus 28 versus 29. Okay. So, even though I technically did better than everybody else, they didn't see it that way. McIntyre is a stand-up guy. I can't stand seeing a total fake like R-Truth taken on him. I don't think so. You can't help. I'm not happy about losing my start. No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to book you in that match anyway, but I have to tell you no. Book a tables match. Dang. Okay. And flare. Let's just run that back. Run this back. Stand up guy. Can't believe he lost to R-Truth. We could do our tag team match again. Everyone's looking pretty good on stamina. Let's do another triple threat. Josh Briggs, I'm hoping, can kind of take the win. You know, actually, let's not put this in a triple threat. Let's make Josh Briggs beat his jobber. We'll still do this as a call-out promo, but this time we're going to do an advertisement promo with McAfee, and we needed an advertisement, call-outs, anything like that? No, okay. Oh, training. I'll do training with Jakara, that's fine. And I need 100k for the following week. That should be easy. Health Spa is going to be helpful. We'll buy that for sure. We're going to be so low on power cards. Like, these things are going to be... Honestly, the entire list would have been great, but it kind of just jumped at it. Alright, we've failed the commissioner goal. Nobody is happy. We've turned down everything at least. And cool, confirm. Simulate. All right, 4.0, 2.5, 2.5, 2.0, 3.5. Okay, good show. And you guys are still only putting on 3.5s? Really? Performance are sucking. There's no reason for that. Wait, I did a role change. Why did I do a role change? You're not an advertisement promo? God dang. Okay, 30, 29, 33, and 31. That's nice. Kind of unfortunate that I just turned McAfee heel. Clearly the best superstar. Need a bigger test. You're already happy. Maybe it is time to give you a bigger challenge. Sorry, Baszler, you're not in my plans. Okay, schedule a run in. See, I'm 3-0. I'm definitely making everyone upset. This is working out great. Schedule a run in on your one of your champions. Okay, that's easy to not do. We're gonna do this. I might just give them. Let's call out McIntyre. Just do a double call out that way. Give them a red. Oh, you're kind of actually. We don't want to abuse this. So okay, that's fine. That's why we have this building up. They haven't done anything yet. And then we have. Now you're upset. Okay. He's losing too much is probably the problem. And then we have you a heel now, which is annoying. Advertisement promo with a belt. We kind of have to do the men's tag. Not a TLC though. And then for the women's side, I need them to rest. I also kind of need you guys to rest though. We are going to buy this before I forget. And I might just try and find some talent to just fill in the slot. Let's see. Can I do... I could possibly do like Dominic versus somebody possibly. Just have him beat up. Do not have enough cash for this. Okay. So we are going to do his bruisers. Can I do a heal? Just want a bruiser and a face. Or heal. Actually, it doesn't matter. I need a male though. Okay, so I can do Adrian Buck, who's probably one of the best jobbers to get because he has a 3 promo. And Timber, it's already cranky, that's fine. We'll put this on the main event. Just do a jobber match. And we'll just do that. I don't really care if I lose Timber, he's already cranky. So we might as well just try and boost up that popularity a bit. They're all pretty high up. Let's just get some advertisement promos. We need some money now. Ooh, perfect. perfect. We are going to grab 2 of those Superstar GMs, 2 of the MyGM Coast to Coast, which I actually can use this week because I'm doing one anyway. Superstar GM, McIntyre is pissed, so let's just make sure he's happy. This was a perfect shop. And XP boost actually as well. Since I already bought him for the whole season, I think it might be worth, well, we should put this on probably McAfee. And you know what, I'm going to actually do a training promo for you then. Because we got Jade doing the advertisement promo. How many is it just book 10 shows with advertisement? Yeah, okay. And then, is it book 10 shows with training promo? Okay, cool. Okay. This is not going to be a great show, but it is going to progress us. All right, 4-star, 2-star, 2-star, 1-star, 2.5. Okay. Don't say yes to anybody here, but oof, that closer. I would have thought this would have done way better. 2,500 fans gained versus 32 versus 30 versus 46. Oof, they used a power card though. We gained a contract negotiation. Don't know why we gained that. We didn't do the task, so I don't know why. Morgan is below stamina. That's fine. What was that? Good old Hamilton, my adoring fans. Does this count as a yes? If I put him on the card. He expects to make an appearance. I don't like his expectations. Let's see. All right, we'll see where we land. I'm leaning towards no. This doesn't break the rule, but at the same time, I feel like if the rule was like the goal of this challenge is just to piss everybody off as much as we can and still try and win, I think the spirit of it is he should not be on the card. So that's my conflict right now. I don't think I'll need it, but yeah, I think we can avoid that tag match. Plus, also they need a rest. I'm trying to let him rest up a little bit. He's only at 51 stamina. Pat McAfee is level 5. We need to boost him up now. He can be good at brawls. This health spas card's good. We're gonna buy that. Ensure your least popular available giant is in a match this week. That would be a great power card, but we can't use that. Who's my least popular giant? Ugh, that's annoying. Okay, so there's 2 things. I'm running out of character. I'm running out of people. Nobody's being blown off this week. Could just keep on. Oop, nope, not that. Let's just keep interfering on Buck's behalf. If I put this as a match and do a run-in, does that count? Does not. Okay, so I can continue that. That's not technically putting him on the card. And technically is the best kind of right. Yeah, I'm not very popular either. Okay, so this is going to have to go here. This is the worst freaking main event, or go-home show. You guys can do a tag team call-out. You can do a call-out. You can do a call-out as well. That'll put you enough to like blow that off next week. Ethan Page can eat eggs right now, unfortunately. All right, commission goal is not filled. All the promises are going to be failed. Let's see. Should I make him happy before? No, he's not even pissed off yet. Yeah, you're fine. Do I want another GM interference card? Might as well. Just gonna improve my show. And it's already a special. Like, I should probably try and throw a face in here. Let me just get a random face. It's my cheapest. Yeah. We're just going to buy you for a week. There we go. Cool. Just so there's a little bit of a card. Just so there's something. It's got to be a face in there somewhere. And McAfee's already down. We don't need... There's a bunch of 5s. Anybody ready to level up? No, nowhere close. You know, let's try and... I'm gonna try and keep Truth around. I kind of want to see if I can get him to 25. Let's make him legend status. All right, 4.0, 2.5, 1.0, 1.0, 3.0. Gosh, yeah, this was not a good go home show. 57,000 fans game for WCW, 86 for NXT, 73, 49. Okay, could be worse. Could be worse. We are only down by 40,000 fans on week 5. No big deal. You didn't put me on the card. I'm sorry, dude. Actually, no, I'm not. Thanks for showing me up again. He'll remember it. Tim Burr needs to fight this week. Keezy avoidance. Mr. Tim Burr. Oh, that's such a good power card, too. All right, Castle Raid. Of course, like always, we will be playing these out on these challenge runs because I need some kind of catch-up mechanic. Valhalla has the most amount of stamina, so we'll put her in here. And we can blow off this feud here. Anything? Any bonuses? Nope. Okay. Our Truth needs a little bit of respite. We can do an advertisement promo for McIntyre. Gonna try and save. I could go. It's giving us some extra fans. Yeah, we'll buy that. Okay, we are going to spend our next power up. Let's get all these GM cards and heals. So yeah, that is 4. Anybody super pissed off right now that I just need a boost? I mean, I probably Ethan. I'm sorry I didn't put you on the card. Here's a pat on the back at least. And then anybody who's badly wounded. John, why are you up, cranky boy? I don't know why you're upset, and you really shouldn't be. Okay, and then for the men, who has the most stamina right now, it's McAfee. You know, let me put brute force here in this match though, because I think if he wins, he wins a match, he won't be as pissed off, and I won't have to give him or fire him because he's gonna want 100k. So brute force, you're gonna win this match. All right, let's do this. I will be back in a bit. All right, so we just won our matches, and so 4.5, 4.5, 4, 5, and 4. Okay, Mutiny's kind of a pain in the butt. They're winning right now. We gained 131,000 fans, winning 2 PLE victory bonuses versus 100,000 for SmackDown versus 112, so 20,000 ahead. That's good. And WCW gained 104. Okay, so not too bad. We're still in last, but now we're only like, what is it, 1,000 like fans behind really? So, or 10,000 fans behind. That's not too bad. Our Truth, I was gonna try and make him a big star, so I don't necessarily want to trade him, especially for 2 people who are very low on stamina. So no, thank you. Valhalla and McAfee for Indy is not a good trade, even with the money boost. Okay, so I'm gonna look for some crabby people. I mean, like, even Brute Force with that victory is not super happy, which is a little unfortunate. He may want to leave. Who's he facing? Josh? Who's just satisfied? He's not... Like, if he leaves, it's not the end of the world. And I would try and I would like to try and finish that contract. Maybe I do put him up against somebody else though this week and just try and boost him. If he leaves, it's not the end of the world. I still get his full contract value, so it's not that bad. Timber is already gonna leave. I'm just gonna bully him one more week probably, and just keeping yeah Mr. Adrian Buck happy. Because I think some of my stars do need to rest. I do need to get rid of Truth, I think, though. And nobody has enough money to buy him. But Green Fighter, let me look around. Andrade might not be bad. He's got good stamina. What if I try to get some money, too, from her? 130,000. I'll start at 140. Not a deal that excites me, but it's not a deal she's pissed at. Okay, hold on. What if I did it for 100k? That's a pretty fair deal, I think. Yeah. And then that way I have a new star to kind of feud against McIntyre. I was gonna try and get Truth up there more, but I think just the money is worth at the moment. So I'm probably gonna lose somebody eventually. I do need either another Green Giant or another Red Cruiser. Red Cruiser, anybody? I'm gonna go for a specialist this time, actually. You're way too wounded for me to want right now. You don't have a decent if you had a decent promo skill, Raquel, then I would consider you more. No, not really anybody else right now that kind of excites me. I have a lot of feuds to try and blow off. I just don't have anybody for Flair, because this is still in a tag team match. I may just have to find a specialist, I think. It's probably the right choice. I do enjoy tasting these W's. Your show, I listen to my stars, I listen to my stars. Okay, so what do you, I got, sorry, anyway. Sorry, I've got other plans for you. Over the weekend, Tim got into some trouble. Okay. Match, okay. Run and generate 500 for each popularity above 60. Gain 15,000 when a car star is injured. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Can I don't think I can do it because Liv and them are already, and I also don't want to, Waterboy's probably the better one. So Superstar participates. I need, who is my highest stamina? McAfee. Okay, so we're gonna put, we can do it with Andrade actually. That way my feud with, I can put Drew and him on pretty much every week. Let's do that. Him versus Andrade for the title. And you know what? Let's just make a GM interference. Keep doing the TLCs. You guys will finish or help build this rivalry. You guys need to rest. You and Brute Force. Brute is still upset. I think he just needs a win. But he's also injured. These are good things to buy as well, and I know it's part of the goal. Dude, here's a spa day. There we go. Be happy. I didn't want to waste it, like... rest your female tag team champs. Okay, well, gladly I need them in a match, so... Doesn't matter. McAfee needs to do something, though. Timber is, yeah, he's running off. So, well, I'll put this match on the line. And... men's tag is good, and then what do I have left? You're with Brute. You guys just finished your rivalry. Can't do that. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I do need an actual 2 talents. So my I definitely need females. I need literally just a pair of somebody who can actually counter and fight against maybe Flair or something, but all of them are kind of injured too. Let's see what I can get. Female, mid-card talents. We do have Electra and some options here. You don't have a promo skill. I thought you did. Anybody have a decent promo skill? Briggs does not help. Okay. Okay, you're a fighter. We actually got some options. Okay, hold on. Let's. I don't know if I want to get them for the full. Let's just get them for 5 weeks, and then you guys will help build up because you guys are actually good at promos. Sarcophagus, I love that name. Rest your female tag team champs this week. Okay, that's not happening currently, but we will do a fatal 4-way with a bunch of random women, and then. Just trying to give them all a little bit of respite, I think. We can do, actually, Valhalla here. There we go. And then that means that you can call out Jakara while she's resting. And you guys are just chilling, I think, at the moment, but you can do a call out promo as well. You can do a training promo because I still need to do those. And I need an advertisement promo, which will come from Flair. That is, we got trainings, we got book shows, we got resolve rivalries, tag team matches is happening, triple threats, I don't have any at the moment, but we do have, okay. Let's just make this a tables match as well. So you just put all of these as tables matches. Maybe not. That one's hard. We'll flip those two around because I feel like that I have no idea what's going to be better, a 3-star rivalry with really low popularity people or a fresh rivalry with one really low. Yeah, I think that's smarter to do. I don't have anything to boost up Andrade at the moment. Okay, everybody is promises kept. I'm going to double check. All right, everyone, no promises and no commissioner goal. Cool. All right, so we got 3.5, 1.5, 3.5, 1.5, 3.0. Okay. This is growing to a level 4 rivalry. These guys all grew as well. Kind of this one does. Lash Legend and Lopez. Tables match. Nothing happened here. That's okay. Just wanted to get them on the match. McIntyre did not grow that rivalry, unfortunately. A common Razor. Oh, that's not our guys. WCW. Ooh. WCW gained 28,000 fans. NXT 224. SmackDown with 28. And us with 24. Okay. Did get a bad publicity. Alright, we're going to end up making sure we throw some shade onto NXT. Is that just... That's Mutiny, yeah. I hope I've done a good job for you, but I am out. Did I do something to make you upset? No. You've had me benched. Damn it. I was going to put you on the card. What do you mean? You've only been missing for like a week. I don't think so. Have at least extreme rules. That's easy. Okay. I am going to... Can I do a cage match? Yep, okay, cool. So we need to have a cage match, though, with Adrian. No, Timber is pissed off already. He's... Okay, well, if you're not even going to do your contract, then we might as well just fire you and get the rest of our money, because you left. Jakara Jackson. Alright, so this is not a go home, so but we should probably do this. They need to win, or they're going to complain. So what if I did this on Lola and do a GM interference and hopefully not piss off Shayna with this. You guys need to rival. You guys can continue just as a 4-star match. You and Briggs. I just have to tell you no. I don't have the promise is, yeah, there's not a promise broken. And yeah, we'll do that. McAfee can, let's make this a triple threat with McAfee in it. We can actually have a run and done on McAfee. You guys are still kind of in the respite phase. That's okay. Let's get you a little bit more popular. Let's give you with some money. A little less popular. You need a rest. You need to do a training promo. And to get the submission, I mean, I honestly want to save my assets to get to the 150, or to get to 6, so we'll do that. Physio should probably buy. And I think we're good. No promises, extreme rules are good. Cool. Three 3.5, 2.5, 3.0, 1.5, 3.5. Okay. Grew rivalries quite a bit. And how's it still not grown? That's annoying. We gained 25,000 fans here versus 24 versus 29 versus 30. Okay. Gained a health spot power card. We are still in last by about 20, 32, 22 fans. Give me a courtesy before you give. Okay, cool. I didn't piss her off. I'm physically psyched. Okay, so you're psyched to be on the PLE. I can't do that again. So Braun Strowman wants to make an appearance. We do not want to make him have an appearance, so we need to make sure we blow that off week 9. You guys need to solve this. You guys need to actually feud. You know, what? Oh, McAfee lost it. We'll just do a triple threat with McAfee then. Oh, we can do this in the mid card. They're still resting. But she's resting. I do actually need to. So those are all stale. Going to be stale now. Battleship and Valhalla. We can just do a tag. I hope this doesn't start a rivalry, but if it does, it's not the end of the world. It'll give them all something to do, just to put them on the card without them asking, hey, I've been gone for a while. And then, who's got the best mic promo skills? Jade? You can do an advertisement. And then, you suck, so training promo. And then, all these guys are just kind of resting at the moment, so we'll do a self promo there. And Baszler needs to rest. Perez needs to rest. We'll do a training promo for you two. Fixed match is worth buying. Physio. These are all good cards to buy. Helps us towards our goal. We got a couple triple threat matches. No, not this week. Do I try and force the triple threat match somewhere else? We can do a triple threat here. And then have McAfee run in. There we go. Let's give Oba a... He's happy. I don't actually want to use any of them on them because they're all kind of happy-ish. It's good to use that as like a slight morale boost. We will use that on Buck. And we should probably put on a table. You know, let's make this a tables match. And let's make this into a good tables match. Because they are not going to do well otherwise. Cool. right, 4.0, 2.5, 2.5, 2.0, 3.5. Cool. Briggs gets a title win as well. Should help his morale. Let's see. We did have a rivalry. Unfortunately, didn't really want it, but that's okay. This one did not grow again. This one did grow, and you guys grew. Cool. 30,000 fans for WCW, 21 for NXT, 23 for SmackDown, and only 26. That sucks. It makes me nervous when I see that we gain random power cards because I don't know why. Requisition Sarah's doing great. Cool. Nice little XP boost. Cool. They love us. Better effects packages. That could be costly, Valhalla. We can't do that right now. Sick of working for DeVille. This is still a no, but he's not my guy yet. I'm gonna, yeah. Have a steel cage match. Oh, that would have actually been kind of worth doing today. Okay. So we need to make sure Strowman's not on the PLE. Promises, double check. Yeah, he wants to be on the PLE, so we'll blow him off right now. Brute force. This is going to solve this rivalry. Yeah, we'll just do this as a triple threat match. McAfee can do McAfee things. Advertisement promo. You can go there for now. I don't think I'm going to do that, but oops, don't need that. Finish up our female tag, and guess that does solve that rivalry. And they are actually about to be their contracts, I think, are expiring too. Alright, you guys are actually going to need to start feuding, please. I expected some kind of feud from y'all, but you're just tossing the title back and forth, and it's kind of annoying. And you can do a training promo. Yeah, he's doing the... Yeah, you can do advertisement. We got that. That works. 2 more weeks till I can buy the visiting center. Was it a wrestling center? Don't need anything really here. Is anybody just super pissed off at the moment? I don't think so. Surprisingly, by declining everything from everybody, I'm doing really well with morale. But we will be stealing 10% of 2.0's or NXT Mutiny's fan base. Can't use that this week, unfortunately. Crap. We're actually in a good spot. I mean, like, we're not running charity promos yet, but within 2 weeks we'll have a bigger arena. I can possibly start to fill those in to try and help gain back some fan base. Okay, that did not go nearly as well as I thought it would. 2.5 opener, wow. Why did it fail so bad? 3 stars versus... This had a lower performance. Why did this perform so much poorly? 2.5, oh, yeah, 2.5, 3.5, 2.0, 2.0, 2.5. Why did these perform so bad? Like, Jade won and gained no popularity. That makes no sense. I don't understand how this title match rivalry roles clutch matchups. Seriously? Like wait, this rivalry, this was a 4-star rivalry, wasn't it? Rivalry complete. How did that? There's no way. That is definitely, that has to be a bug. 1-star rivalry, 2-star rivalry. Why is that only 2-star rivalry? This was a 3-star rivalry. That makes sense. This one grows. That makes sense as a 2-star. This is another. This should have been a 4-star rivalry. These were all tag team feuds. Um, I don't understand why that happened, but I can confirm. This is 100% wrong. 38. Wow, that honestly might kill the run. Oh my gosh. That's that's a bad bad go home show, and it really should not have been. That's really upsetting. I won't be renewing your contract. And thanks, I won't be renewing your contract. What was that stunt you pulled? I don't know. The game pulled some stunt on me. Thorpe cheated me. No. And feel like I'm the fall guy. Okay, so I have to make sure Adrian Buck now loses his next match. That's annoying. Which might actually not be that hard. Because I can just do this with Adrian and put a fixed match. Oh, I can't use a fixed match card this week. Okay, never mind. Can't do that way. We'll try and make that grow. I'm super annoyed by that though. Still, that's gonna be really tough to come back from. We need advertisements. God, that's so annoying. I'm really triggered by that one. You guys are all dead. To just hire a jobber to throw them in here for the men's. Stamina. Yeah, I think we just throw you in. I think that's what I need to do is just hire like a random guy. You do actually need the boost, so I'm gonna give you that. I'm annoyed. Okay. I mean, I probably should actually. Who's blowing off? Who blew off their feud already? So Pat McAfee's my other single star. These guys are gonna rival. Who's my mid card champion right now? It's Josh Briggs. Let's find a good red cruiser then that we can. So male, red cruiser. So that way I have somebody to face off against Briggs. Popular in matches. You got good stamina. Yeah. I think Santos is probably a good pick. This... We're only just going to start you at 5 weeks. That's fine. Because I want to be able to spend this next week. Santos Escobar, sí. I think this is all fine. I don't really need to waste this on anybody at the moment. Oba's not quite ready to level up. Alright, cool. Alright, I will be back. Alright, back in. We won with Santos, and we won with Battleship Brittany. Perfect. And we had a 4-star mid-card match, which isn't too bad. WCW gaining 108,000 fans, 106 for NXT Mutiny, SmackDown with 112, 120 for 2.0. So we didn't gain nearly as much. Man, we're not too far behind. We're 35,000 fans, and you've seen some comebacks before, so just gonna have to do that again. Who is my red cruiser? I could probably try and sell you off, I think, at this point, because you have a good contract too. Ethan Page is a good option as well to try and sell, but I think just pawning you off for cash right now is my best option. Yeah. As far as anybody else, don't quite need anybody. Oba is a alternative if I wanted, but I should be able to fit him in my tag card still, just because I still have two different. I have two different cruisers that I can flip around with him, so I think he's still fine. Charlotte is a grumpy cat at the moment. That's unfortunate. And for the men's tag division, yeah, I'm fine with the men's tag because I have different alternatives. The women's tag might be a little in trouble because I think I have to. It's currently Jade and Lola, and currently I think I need to get rid of either Baszler or Roxanne. Yeah, let's try and flip Roxanne or a bruiser. I need a cruiser or bruiser, female. Okay, here's a bruiser. Baszler. Fallon's not, I mean, she's a champion, but she's not ideal right now. She has really low stamina. Let's see if I have a better option. I need red, bruiser, or cruiser. Red bruiser, horrible stamina though, doesn't count. And fighter, bruiser. Not many options. I think you're my best bet right now. Maybe I can get some extra money from you too. How about if we do like 50,000? You must be nuts. What? Alright, well this is definitely fair. Okay, well screw you too. I might just try and sell off Baszler and then find somebody new. 1, 4, 5, 8. I'd just rather go that route then. That is going to basically be my next feud, so I don't really want to trade that. Decline. And I can renew contracts, but I have to offer them the lower value. Got me once, got my payback. Fair enough. Can't believe you didn't put me in PLE. Are you sure? Showcase. I don't think we're ready for that now. Alright, Giants lose more stamina, but increase the popularity. Pretty good boost. Female matches receive good quality. We're going to go with the Giants one. Let's get some Giant popularity. You want to win your next match, which means I have to make you lose the next match. Which, I don't know if I necessarily need a power card to make that happen for this. So if I lose and I make him happy, I have to fire him. Which I'm going to take that gamble. I don't think I have to waste a power card to force him to lose, because I'm pretty sure he'll lose just straight up. Selecting an opposing brand to make them reduce their rivalries. That is a really good one. Can't be used on a week of that is actually a good power card. I need a red. We're gonna go female, red, and we want bruiser. Okay, nobody in that slot. Nobody in that slot either. Okay, shoot. That's actually a bit annoying. There's no, I think Molly Holly is a option. But she's not a red bruiser, so we just want to go. Yeah. Oh, sweet! Even better. Perfect. Let's buy you up then. Let's bring some star power to our ragtag, and then, oop, don't want to forget that. That's one of the reasons I sold everybody. And we got a giant. We have a new team. We can do, let's just rematch the Charlotte Flair and Liv. And we'll do a GM interference just to make her a little happy. That's on cooldown, so we do have to do it with this. And you and Ethan Page here. Valhalla is cranky for some reason. Could be a number of things, but I don't like the fact that she's being a cranky pants. So we will give her a power card. There's no reason to be upset. And Health Spa we'll definitely want to buy. These are like mini happy, make you happy cards. You don't need to do anything like that. This Friends Forever is interesting. I don't have the money for it anymore, but oh, good. I almost forgot about this. Rest your male champion, solo male champions this week. Wait. Oh, okay, good. I just had to play one of them. Cool. Is what's gonna happen better here? This is probably gonna be more popular because it's also Cruiser and Giant. This is also Cruiser Giant. You're not. Why do I keep wanting to put TLC matches all of a sudden? Ooh, this is actually kind of tricky. I think the inclusion of Adrian Buck brings that match down quite a bit, but we'll see how that goes. You know what? I'm gonna do this as a fatal four-way. Don't want to do. I'm not gonna do a GM interference though, but I am gonna make Charlotte win. Because that's gonna boost everyone else's popularity as well. Okay. Then we double check the progress. Promises Adrian Buckman wants a match. He wants better appearance. Okay, yeah. If Adrian wins this match out of freaking nowhere, that is insane to me. But it's gonna be my luck where he is, and I'm gonna have to fire him. Okay, good. Whew. I took the gamble. It paid off. 4.0, 2.5, 3.5, 2.5, 3.5. We got some 4-star rivalries with our main feud. Awesome. We did start a tag team feud here. Charlotte wins her match. She should be a little bit happier. What's her morale at? She's plus plus. Perfect. That's what we needed because she was a little cranky. This one, we got a new tag champs. I want to try and push this quick because I don't necessarily want to renew his contract if I don't have to. Josh Briggs did lose his title here. We can build a rivalry there. So we gained 26,000 fans versus 17. Awesome. 19. Awesome. Even better. And 24. Okay. So we are currently about 30,000 fans behind still, but we will start going. This has to stop. Crowd is getting really behind me. Excuse me. I'm not making promise to either of you. Stop it. Stop telling me to do stuff. It's all I'm hearing from you guys. Do this. Do this. Ooh, you need to rest. So we'll do some tag team callouts. You guys, rival Santos goes in the main event, but he doesn't get credit because I told him no. This goes here in the mid card. You guys can rest a little bit. I'm gonna try and help Adrian so he doesn't get too crabby. The females were two. Yeah, those are doing that match. So I can build that. Jade needs to do an advertisement, and somebody else needs to do a training promo. Nope, what is fulfilling? Ensure your least popular specialist. Who's my least popular specialist right now? McAfee? It's my only specialist right now, I think, right? Yeah, okay. So McAfee can't be in this match. Let's just get you on the show so you don't get... Oh no, you need to rest anyway. Call out on Buck. Where are we sitting at? Do I actually need another somebody? I guess we just put this back on. good cards. The spa card is probably worth buying. That beginner's luck big one isn't really worth it at the moment. Do I need to give anybody? Yeah, you could use a little bit of a pick me up, so hopefully that'll help you not be mad. We're on week 12, so I don't want to throw any hate on anybody yet. Commissioner goal is not fulfilled. Anybody? Battleship could possibly level up if I give her this, so let's try it. No, not yet. Okay. All right, 4.0, 4.0, 2.5, 2.0, 3.0. Okay. I'm surprised these guys, both these matches did really well, but I guess because the popularity boost from the for my bonus at the moment kind of helped them out. This should have bumped up everybody's popularity a bit too. Yeah, cool. 23,000 for WCW, 20,000 for NXT, SmackDown with 22, and 2.0, 21. Okay. Slowly kind of gaining ground on NXT, but not fast enough. We're at 55, 51, so 27,000 fans instead of 30. I'm not feeling 100. Sorry, Josh. No. What? Come on, you can do better than this. Don't like the drink. Oh shoot. I can't make him happy, so you're fired. What? You can't fire me? I quit. I wonder if I can find him again. Would be great if I find Adrian. Just can hire him back. Come on. Adrian Buck. Damn. I was really hoping. I might grab a couple Giants, though. Just because I can boost all their popularity and just kind of take up some stamina, like help them out. Do I have cruisers in here? There's not even any freaking female cruisers. They are all just... Geez, wow, okay. Here, let's get a contract. Get a contract. Here's a fighter. Is there a red? Okay, cool. Is there somebody better? Matador, one. Paragon can do... Yeah, we'll get Paragon, and we'll get Timber. Doesn't like me last I checked. Actually, not sure if I want to get Timber. Ah well, bygones be bygones, right, Timber? And two. There we go. Wait, Commissioner Goldmat, what do you mean? Do not book your most popular available cruiser. Who's my most... No, just book my most popular cruiser. That's you! Josh Bricks needs to not die, though. Pre-match physio. I need to get to backstage brawls, so I'm going to start buying the crew, I think, unfortunately, over the crowds, because I'm going to need these brawls very, very badly. Didn't Flair win her last match? Did she lose again? Opa's a bit weak. We don't want him asking me things, so we'll flip it. Something like that. You guys feud, and... God, I really don't use specialists, like, at all. Is there just a green character I can have McAfee bully for a week or two? Yeah. Take advantage of that. Flip. No, that's good, actually. Oh, I could get a giant in there. If I can find a green giant, I can boost their popularity. Nope. No male giants here. Is it worth putting a Fatal 4-Way on to just try and boost up some people's popularity right now? This is stale, but at the same time, this will boost their popularity a bit. And Escobar is... I can put him into a charity promo. I need to start getting some fans. Yeah, let's try and do that. Let's do a triple charity just so I can catch up a little bit more. And you guys are all happy, so I don't want to give you a spa card yet. Alright, do not book that. Failed those, cool. Alright, 4.0, 1.0, 2.0, 1.0, 4.5. Okay, good main events. Horrible mid cards, kind of expected. These didn't have, I thought they had a rivalry already. No, they didn't grow it. Okay, cool. This was awesome. 30,000 fans gained. Sweet. 24 versus 23 versus 26. I just need to put more tables matches on. I forgot about those. Week 14, Sonya. I do have an extension that does not. I could just probably blow this off now. Yeah, thanks for. I don't need to do that. Good to be back from that ridiculous suspension. Oh my god, I could just fire him again. That's hilarious. So this raises his morale. Your actions trouble me. I would like to see some better behavior from you. This is a hard. I. I mean, I was just fire him. It's funnier. So thanks for letting me go. I'll adjust my plans. Refund. Wait, who doing head count? Who needs time away? Josh. Josh Briggs. I mean, yeah, you're leaving me on a go home show, so we can fire you too. Time away from management. I need time away from management. All right, this kind of sucks. I'm going to, you know what? If they get hurt, that's unfortunate, but, oh no, I can't. I don't have, dang it. I wish I had an underground match. All right. Do I have a physio? Because if I have a physio, the plan would be, well, first plan is to buy these. All right, so the plan is, do I have a physio? Okay. Plan is have Morgan call out Charlotte, give Charlotte a good power card, and then next week do a physio for Liv. And there will be a 4-star match, or 4-star rivalry at that point, hopefully. The men's tag division goes here, and it will not be, it won't, it should not, it should actually give me something. Have a false comp anywhere match, just don't do that, cool. Any other promises I need to worry about? I don't think so. Okay, cool. We need to blow this feud off, and we get our women's here, which we'll flip with that because it shouldn't perform this. And we can just do a fatal 4-way. You need to rest anyways. Yeah, we do that. We'll make you do a tables match though, because I still need a few tables matches, I think. We need some more training promos, we need some more triple threats. Maybe I just turn this into a triple threat. We got, oh, you need to have a giant in there though. And have McAfee run in on this. You guys have a tables match as well. You guys have a tables match, and you guys have it. Everybody gets tables matches. You can do a call out. You can do a training promo. You can do an advertisement. Oh, you're so popular. Holy crap. And we'll just throw that on Paragon Pierce. That's fine. We will do a chill out on Mutiny. We can do, I should have took their fans. WCW is #1 actually now, so let's take WCW's fans for next week. And I guess we can try and take SmackDown's fans too. They're not that far off. This is random roster on the ring level reduced to 0. That's not that big of a deal. Oh, I can't use that before PLE. Crap, I keep forgetting that. Alright, is anybody cranky? Nobody is currently cranky because I fired them. Cool. Alright, no false counts, no promises kept. Check. All right. Oh, no, we're not 5. We're not SmackDown. Shoot. Okay. So 3.5, 1.5, 2.5, 3.0, 4. Why is this still not a good match? All right, Rivalry 3. That makes no sense, though. What gives you a 4-star rival, like a full 5-star rivalry thing if you're, like... This rivalry is a 1-star again. Makes no sense to me. This is a 2-star rivalry, which isn't... doesn't make sense. Why are these... I just noticed that these rivalry tags are not, like... always 5s, and I don't understand why if they're a 4-star like if you have no rivalry, that's like 1 star or 0. If you have 2-star, 3, 4, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know why they are that bad, and how do you get a 5-star rivalry then? Sarcophagus did get hurt, unfortunately. That's sad. Becky and Nikita work well together. 54,000 fans gained from WCW. NXT gained 52. SmackDown was 77. Wow. 53 for us. We didn't have it bad, but we did get a couple challenges, so we should be up on trophies. We got a network special, thankfully. So that's more of a reason that I need to push to get to more backstage brawls. You can give me that. Hey, boss, I probably have plans for this. You don't ask me to do things. Can't stand teaming with Braum. I can't split you guys up. Have at least a TLC match. You can't be on the pay-per-view. Braun. Okay. Stamina. High stamina is Molly. Hey, morale boost. I need that. Men. Do I try and put... Oh, I blow this off. That was the plan. And then do a physio on Liv so she doesn't get hurt. Let's buy that coast to coast and actually cheat to help Miss. You need to win because you're not as cranky. Our tag team call out for the women's division. Nope, somebody's resting. Yeah, that works. I need a training promo. That'll happen with just one more. Book 15 shows with title match. That's gonna happen here. Book 10 triple threats. It's easy. Tables match. Just probably book that as a tables match. There we go. Increase match toss. Can't use that this week, but I don't really want to. This is all fine. Show logistics. What can I unlock? I need to save 4 assets. It's fine. Okay. Spa. Anybody just want a spa day? You're going to be mad at me. And you're a little injured. You are probably... Let's try and boost up your morale a little bit. I didn't put you on the PLE because I've sent you to a spa as a very good excuse. Who? Oh, men's. Best stamina is McAfee. Yeah, makes the most sense. Alright, let's win Bash of Berlin. Alright, so we did manage to win ours, Holly Molly. Which, there's a different Holly. I don't know if there's two Holly Mollys because oh no, she was in my promo. Being called out, that makes more sense. Okay, so anyway, Holly Molly, or Molly Holly, won her match. And then we did get some table matches. Liv actually retained, surprisingly enough, over Flair. Which is slightly disappointing because I actually do need to make some feuds with Flair, who has more stamina than Liv, but we will make that work somehow. Gained 126,000 fans this week versus 93 versus 89. Huge bump. 96 for WCW. So about 30,000 fans gained. Does that put us first? It puts us close. We're only 2,000 fans away now. Very, very good turnaround. I kind of need that Raquel, actually, too. I don't want to give him that much money, though. Raquel, this trade is actually very good. It does two things for me. One, it gives me a specialist, and it does give me a giant. I I'm on board for this one. I think that's actually a fine trade. And then now I can try and sell off Zoe if I don't necessarily. Well, she's got good stamina. Okay, I don't want to do this though. Well, actually, I kind of want Zoe, but Logan, red Logan. No, that doesn't help me at all. I was like, can I sell not for? I could technically sell both of them for more. I can make this work. I'm okay with that. And then, oh wow, I'm just casually upgrading my people. Um, this one I definitely. It does actually start. It comes with a feud. No, we're gonna decline that one though. It's like I just got these people. Okay, so I don't necessarily need a red Logan unless I turn him face. He's probably actually not gonna be that helpful for me. Um, he is at 100%. Like keeping Logan, turning him into a face is probably actually worth it. And I can sell off Thorpe, who doesn't have a good promo skill. So what if I did? Let's just sell these guys. That is 86. 4. Cool. Page, I need a green. I got this as my next feud for Ethan Page. That's fine. I need a green face, which is going to end up being Logan, I think. Andrade is going to end up being in the tag rivalry. Who's my tag champs right now? Oh, I don't have any mail. I guess I just traded them off. So Andrade versus Oba is going to be in the tag feud. And I definitely need a green giant still, but I can buy one of those separate. Flair. Gosh, Liv. I honestly need. Let's see if I can try and find a red cruiser somewhere. I don't know who has them, but red female cruiser. No. Stratton, no. Okay, so there are no red female cruisers on Liv's level. I honestly I don't think I'm going to be able to use her for a while. She has high morale. I'll let her rest a few weeks. Do I have anybody else that I would want to trade around? Jakara is a possible trade. She was feuding. I should have another female bruiser. Who is she feuding with? Who was Shakara feuding with? Did I already sell her off? Um, she's happy. I'm gonna actually keep. I think I'm good. Uh-oh, I'm getting hate. A lot of hate. Power card's more expensive. Marketing depends. McIntyre and Braun might be worth considering. Next 5 week solo contests between those two, including Triple Threat and Fatal 4-Ways, will receive a popularity boost. Okay. Joke's on me. Sorry. Look, Morgan Sammy, nothing. Fuck. Okay. Well, I almost said yes. No can do. Even though I'm not going to, but no can do. Using at least one specialist increases match quality. Female superstars get +3. Ooh, okay. We are gonna give you an instant spa day, though. I could give it to Liv, and actually giving this to Liv Morgan is probably more important, considering she used my champion, and she was at 18. So I think that makes the most sense. These are all really good cards that they are taking away from me. It's a little annoying. Let's see where we're at after we book everything. Who's got my feud still? You were my plan, but it's Drew McIntyre will get a boost if I put him with Strowman. So I could just do like Fatal 4-Ways and not have the... Let's do this as a triple threat. Maybe not for a title. Have Logan go face. And female, I need another green giant, which I am out of. Is there a female green giant anywhere? Oh, I don't have Chris Scouts anyway. Shoot. It's annoying. Liv will call out Raquel for not being there for her. Raquel will retaliate, like, I have been your friend, I love you, you're my best friend, and then, unfortunately, that is going to be the start of their rivalry. And I need men to fight each other, but do I have any talent scouts even? I do not. That is unfortunate, considering things. Want to buy that, but at the same time, I'm probably going to buy the physio still. 30k isn't that bad, but 70,000 for that health spa is a little too much. This needs to go on because I don't have options. Let's give her a prize too. Popularity boost, cool. And what were the jobber options? Was there a... There is a specialist. I'm going to buy both of y'all for now. You are going to beat up her. There we go. And you guys will flip. Okay, we got another triple threat. So that gives us a triple threat. It makes us not do the commissioner goal. I need a training promo. I need one more of those. I need 3 more triple threats. I need another table match. Yeah, might as well just make this a table match. I need a training promo from somebody. Oba. And I'm saving up for this next week. That's 100k. Cool. And then from there, I am actually going to try and focus on... I should actually... I need a role change from you both, but after this, I need to kind of get a lot of money. I'm probably just going to spam some advertisement promos for a few weeks so that way I can afford a couple backstage promos. Alright, 3.5. What the frick, man? There's no way! 2-star performance, 4-star performance, 5-star. Oh, wow, they're a lot more popular. Whatever, dude. What'd this get? A 3-star? Hate this game. 18,000 fans gain, NXT with 14, SmackDown with 16, and 14 for us. Okay, that wasn't that bad, but we did get a tables card. We got Get Schooled. We are now in second. We're still in second place, only by 4,000 fans though. Been watching the progress. Was that supposed to be funny? No, I'm trying to screw you. Any chance we can upgrade our crew? It's not my top priority right now. Do not put Liv in a match this week, which means she has to go into a match this week. We'll just put this up here. Try and have a good, strong finish. You guys are. I'm gonna put this as a singles match for now, but I do actually need to do a match with this, and I honestly kind of want them to drop the belt to somebody, or I'll keep them in the main event scene, I think, but I will make this a fatal 4-way and have that drop the belts, hopefully. And then you guys in Valhalla will face each other. I should have this to give to probably Maccabee. Who's the crankiest? You are. Paragon is satisfied. Maccabee's super happy, so we'll give it to Paragon. We're in week 18, so I don't have to do anything. Is anybody really crabby? Because I do have a couple power cards that I actually have not been using. You are, but I just betrayed you, and I don't really care about you right now. Get schooled. Anybody I need to do this on? Not necessarily. Let's try and just get her to like legend status, I think, because I want to try and keep her. Put not Liv Morgan. Everyone's failed. Cool. And okay, I do need men for my men's tag division though. So we're gonna go male. Let's grab some. I don't want to spend too much money on them right now. Maybe I just keep them at the jobber level. We'll see. A couple bruisers. I don't need bruisers. I do need a giant though. Yeah, let's just. There's a cruiser. Men, manly men. Okay, so I have red giants. Buy you for 5 weeks. Buy you for 5 weeks. And let's do a role change. Make Omos a face, which he should. I honestly kind of hope he comes back and he becomes a face. I would love to see Omos the friendly giant. And we can do a tag team call out, making Andrade or Obafemi. Me and my little Joel Wheeler will call out the big Nigerian giant. This would actually be a cool match. Obafemi versus Omos might actually be decent. The two Nigerian giants. There we go. And do I need anything else here? Triple threat matches. I need a couple more triple threats, which shouldn't come too difficult, but do I have another female that I can just throw in? Yeah. You are just going to try and do a popularity boost, and I was just trying to get you to a training again. And nope, not right. Alright, we got our backstage brawls coming in. Cool. Alright, now I just need to focus. After this, I need to... Actually, maybe not do Andrade then, and let's just make Flair do an advertisement promo, because I want to... My goal is on week 19 to do the big push for backstage brawls. So I'm going to need a lot of money. And as long as they... Just because I feel like if I wait too long, they're going to... Like, if I wait till the end of the season, they're going to be like, oh, here's... all your promotions are double. And I'm like, well, screw you. 4.0, 3.5, 4.0, 2.5, 3.5. Okay. This poor performance. This did actually a lot better than I would expect. Sweet. This grew as well, and hopefully, well, either way, even if you ask me for a new match, I'm going to say no anyway. I'm surprisingly handling the morale a lot easier than I thought. Because like I've been dealing with like morale issues in this game on my casual playthroughs, and I'm telling everybody no, and this has been a little bit more. Um, this has been a little easier than I expected. I'm going, other than the fact that I've just misclicked a few times. I'm going to be on, and like the lack of power cards isn't affecting me too bad. I absolutely appreciate it. But no, I appreciate you despite your popularity. No. All right. Well, your major discreet. Ooh. Okay. Well, I can use my power card again. You proposition for you. As much as I love being a manager. No. Okay. Okay. Well, I do. That is a big major thing. So I can actually use the smashing success card that I won, and we will use that on Flair to make her happy again. I'm sorry that she felt so betrayed, but here's the cookie. You and Raquel. Raquel is injured. I should probably do this before she asks me to do anything for you. I do want to make this into... save money. I wanted to do a submission match, but I am just trying to save money. You and Paragon. McAfee needs some time off as well. Oop. Can't do that. I need a Paragon call out. That is likely not going to do anything. You guys just need some rest. Flair, do you have an opponent right now? Oh, there we go. She's only here for 5 weeks, so let's just do this. 3 stars. Okay. And let's get Omos and Andrade versus Joel Wheeler and this. Make a tag feud for the new belts. Jakara can beat up on this new girl too. I think this is a solid card. I do need some advertisement promos. I would like to be able to put on a couple matches. You need to rest. You need to rest. Everybody needs to rest. Roxanne has 50. You're fine to do that then. Have I not? I haven't even bought this yet. That's kind of actually crazy. I usually recommend go for the advertisement stuff pretty quickly, but I think with this, I've been just really wanting to get tier 3 of a couple things. Okay, 3.5, 1.5, 2.5, 1.5, 2.5. Okay, I would have liked this to be a little bit better of a performer, but that's okay. This did not grow a rivalry, which is interesting too that Joel actually won this match. I was expecting the professional team to beat it, but hey, nothing happened here, which is fine, and that did grow, which is nice too. All right, 21,000 fans gained for WCW, 11 for NXT, 23 for SmackDown, and 13. Oof, okay, not that great. And week 19, Whitney versus Charlotte. Look, I'm just trying to do stuff. Thanks for showing me a pal. That was fun having you out there. Okay, so how much are backstage brawls? 180? Oh, 72. Okay, so I can do a good amount of them. Okay. You will probably get hurt. You ladies, we'll do this, and another backstage brawl. And anybody else, I can do you guys and a steel cage. Might be better to do this as a steel cage, because I think I'll technically gain more fans from. So steel cage gains 1,000 fans, resolve 1,000 per level. So that's 4,000. That's about 8,000 versus 10,000. So this is actually more efficient in terms of fans. This needs to resolve, and we'll do another tag. Try and makeshift this tag team. Okay. Okay, they all cannot be. So why don't I make this into a steel cage match? This can be a normal match. This is backstage. This is a backstage. This is a backstage. This should technically be better. This is nothing. Okay. And then I will make sure I go to my power cards and use this network special card. And then any money I have left is going to charity promos, which I think I can only really do one. Yeah, I can't even do one. Okay. Let them a respite. Isn't Omos in this match? Oh, no. Oh, I guess, well, I guess that actually blew off, so that might actually be better. We'll have Omos call out than Ethan Page. We'll try and build this feud. Don't care about them right now. You should just rest. This has not completed. These are all completed other than a triple threat match again. Do I have somebody just to throw? Should I even bother throwing in somebody for a triple threat? Just get a random guy. I need to be careful here because I need to literally spend the least amount of money possible. So if I spend $2,000, okay, 2,000 is totally fine. I just purely want to do a triple threat. Somebody's got to take the pin. It's going to be that guy. Alright. That puts me up. I'm going to try and steal fans or chill out some people. I can't use that. I keep forgetting to do that. Jeez. Chill out can go on to who's second, right? Or first is SmackDown. And then I mean, this is there should be a spike. Let's see how it goes. All right. Hey, Brittany, unfortunately injured for 8 weeks with the title. Fun. But we did get a 5-star, 4-star, 3.5, 3.0, 4.0. How are the matches that bad with backstage brawls across the board? This one didn't have a rivalry. Like, this was a 4-star rivalry. Why is it only 1 star? There's got to be some kind of bug right now. This was a 5-star, right? That makes no sense. Okay. I don't know why this is a 1-star rivalry. That makes no sense. Okay. Anyway, only one person got hurt, so that's not the end of the world, but we should be a nice spike of 125,000 fans gained. Other fan bonus was 62,000. Oba and Joel work really well as a tag team. Nice. Good to know. We lost a lot of money, but it was kind of expected. We gained a lot of fans. How many? Wait, 55. So, okay, we doubled it. Okay. SmackDown with 55. NXT was 66. 77 for WCW. They did some tricks too. Okay, we are sitting at number 1 by a pretty solid lead. 50,000 fans ahead at the moment. Thanks for your work. I won't be renewing. Don't care. Sorry, Pat. I have different plans. I'm not 100%. Sorry, Raquel. We have work to do. Okay, you're gonna actually get a health spa for Raquel. We did just blow off your feud. Do I actually really need you? I don't know if I need you anymore. Yeah, I think I just start the feud of don't believe I need Raquel. Have a gauntlet match this week. That sounds fun, but no, thank you. Drew does, however, need some health. Not too much, just because he's already level 2. Does anybody want to be on the card that I need to make sure I don't put on? Oops. Ah, go back. Alright. Contract journal. Okay. Failed. Okay. Book show. Let's. Who's the high stamina guy? Do I just throw McAfee on, maybe? He's happy, so if he gets hurt, it's not the end of the world. Because I need Oma. I do actually. Almost isn't high enough where I'm comfortable putting him on because I need to get him in a few. Uh, Ethan Page feuding. So let's just throw McAfee because I don't think I'm using him for the rest of the season. Liv needs to have a feud against probably Flair again. Okay. And we will have Flair call out Liv just so she has 1 week of respite. And you're feuding with Cannon. I mean, I guess I put my men's tag team belt. Oh, they're all kind of injured. Paragon, who do you want to fight? I don't have anybody for you. Did you face? Ooh, title versus title. That'd be cool. Why don't we do this as a triple threat? Get the belt off, and we'll put. Do I have a fix? Okay, cool. Of course, I can't use it this week. I mean, it's chances are he won't win it, but. And for our female, who has my high stamina, you're leaving us, so let's just get you out of here. Unless there is a high stamina, somebody I want to keep that needs it. Okay, no, you're good. I'm gonna put you in a Hell in a Cell match before you leave, by the way. Buy that. Okay. Anybody need to level up? Mr. Obafemi. Oof. Bump ba duppa da dump. Ooh. Dump ba duppa da dump. Ooh. My dogs hate it when I do that. Or at least they love it because they get really excited. Stamina. Obafemi should probably get this stamina card. And I don't need to worry about anybody's morale super low. Unfortunately, Battleship has climbed up the ranks, man. I don't kind of like. I'm impressed with what I did, but I need to sell her off because I can't. I don't have any. She's not going to be used for the entire season because I don't have enough power cards to save her. I'm just going to sell her off. Okay. Not a good card, but this is what I got. I'll be right back. All right, we back. Pac McAfee won his match. Didn't get hurt. And then Miss Andrea Cannons. She did a good job. Our mid card match though did not go over very well, unfortunately. Just very poor performance for some reason. Because this game truly does hate me right now. But hey, whatever. 98,000 fans gained from WCW, 102 for NXT, SmackDown 113, and us only 94. That's disappointing. We are still ahead by about 40,000 fans. We'll likely continue to keep that, but that is just kind of annoying. We're going to try and sell you off since we can't use you for the rest of the season for 6,800. And then McAfee is also going to end up trying to get sold off because I really can't. I mean, I could use him as charity promo fodder, actually. That's not a bad idea if he's just doing promos all month. We got female fighters kind of on standby. We have giant, like, Raquel is probably actually a good sell. Because she's, yeah, past the low stamina. Yeah. We'll do that. What? Okay. Do you want to buy her for 45? There we go. It's not much. My women's tag division is gonna be fine. The heels, and I have 2 green fighters on backup, so I can switch them on whatever I need. Omos and Ethan Page, I want to work. I'm gonna hopefully grow that enough. Paragon is not in a good spot though. Can try and sell you off as well. Why are people not interested in buying my stars at normal price? Cool. Okay. Enza at 100 wouldn't be bad. I don't necessarily need him, but the indie buy is actually decent. She's pretty popular too. I could find a spot for them, I think. I'm actually okay with that. Elba Fire and Neon Bright Star for some monies. No, because I do want to try and save up in case I need anything. Your contract. Thanks, I don't need you anymore. Ooh, Omos though. Omos, I will have an extension that doesn't increase your morale. Feel like I'm through. Sorry, Ethan, we don't need you this week. Stay home and take care of yourself. We don't want anybody else. Oh, God. All right, Ethan is fired. That was the first. I wanted to keep him to come to work, not stay home. God. Okay. I guess I have to fire Ethan. Adaville, I don't know if you knew this. I love being in gauntlet matches. Gauntlets. I understand show off your talents, but I'm the one to decide. That's my job. 4 power cards is probably good. Superstars that are in a match with a superstar above 20, gaining 5 popularity. I don't have many 20s though. I have 120, so 4 random power cards to see what I get. XP, good. Contract negotiation, advertisement, scouted. Not the best ones, but... Alright, Ethan Page, you are sick. Unfortunately, I ruined everything, so I have to let you go. Which means Logan Paul needs to call you out. I'm actually low on stars now, though, so I'm actually going to have to get a little creative. You're being called out. You guys are building a rivalry. You are thankfully... Oop, nope, not you. You guys are thankfully... Oh, shoot. Joel is about to leave us. Can I extend his contract? Is that already too late? Let's do that, too. We'll buy this fixed match. Alright, well, Joel is leaving. I might as well just let him go this week, then. Or, you know what? Do I have a casket yet? I don't have casket matches yet. I'm like, can I just throw him in a casket? I need a red cruiser, then. So, talents. Oh, wait, I got, Oro. Okay, so Oro is going to go heal. And tag team callouts. And now Oro. Try that. Joel can get squashed by Omos. And the women's feud was her, so we can flip that with Chikara. And I can do these two. And then I just need somebody for Miss Indy. Find a green specialist. Female. Let's try and get somebody good. Green specialist. Spend a little bit. Bailey. Natalia could go as well. She's a much cheaper alternative. Let's go Natalia because I don't expect this to go well, and I don't think I'll need her for promos necessarily. We will put this above that, I think. Yeah. And we'll just make you do a charity promo. Or I could skip. Who's my lowest popular star? Oh, you're about to leave anyway. Yeah, so... Yeah. Do I need anything? I should be completely filled with this. Yeah. And Braun Strowman. Okay. Oh, I guess I still need a healed. I need a heel cruiser to face Omos for the title again because I'm putting them in the tag team belts. Shoot, that's unfortunate. I'm a little behind this month than I want to be. All right, 3.5, 2.0, 3.0, 3.0, 2.5. And 14,000 fans gained versus 17. Shoot. 12 and 25. Wow. Okay. WCW is making a push for. Okay, now they are in second. So we're still about 40,000 fans ahead. Putting a match. I can do main event. No, can do. Proposition. I love being a manager. No. Valhalla wants to cut a promo. No. Drew and Logan Paul for the world title on NXT 2.0. Heck yeah. You guys need to actually do a submission match though, because I need this rivalry to grow faster than you're letting it. And please, 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 just do me a favor and get it once. You know, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind the +2. Omos needs a red cruiser. Male, red, cruiser. Ethan Page, hire him again. Would be kind of funny. He is happy. He doesn't have the stamina though. We're gonna go with that. Omos versus this. Alright, though they are pretty weak, let's just do some call-out promos. Just try and build that. We need a female. Okay, they are both injured, so we're going to do some call-out promos. And then, do I have... Okay, male tag team match. They did not, of course, succeed on their call-out promo, because why the heck would they? And, oop, don't need that. Women's in the mid-card. You guys are resting. Let them rest. Alright, it's kind of like, it's really frustrating that none of these call-out promos, like, this submission needs to work. Oh, shoot. Why am I succeeding? What's happening? Oh my god, seriously? Fuck you. Why don't I just put them in a match then and kind of risk it? I'm not gonna waste one on Lola. I mean, like, that match isn't. Lola is my least popular star. Four 3.0, 3.5, 2.5, 4.5. Okay, cool. Nobody got hurt, thankfully. This did grow twice, thankfully. Okay, good. That's gonna let me just have Flair just call her. I'll have them both do a call-out promo, and I'll save that for Mania weekend. 16 and 20,000 fans gained here. Perfect. Now we're good ahead of the lead. Yeah, 45,000 fans ahead of the lead. Contract's about to expire. I do have a card. He's happy. He might actually do it. Okay, let's talk figures. How about 21? Not what I wanted, but cool. Same people. We're within acceptable profits and ratings. I have other concerns. I feel like the fall guy. Why are you the fall guy? Ugh, you have to lose your next match now. Shoot. How do I plan this out, though? Alright, first things first. We're going to buy these. We need a physio on a Logan Paul. You're going to be pissed, so I'm going to do that. Pre-match physio. Logan Paul. Um, we're going to make it so he loses against somebody that's not McIntyre because I don't want to injure him. We can do. Shoot, you're injured too. Why is everybody so low? I mean, I know why everybody's so low, but this is annoying. Omos and just have to risk somebody, unfortunately. We are gonna make. Who's the least happy? Everybody's a little unhappy. I might as well buy that. Oh, this is week 23, so I actually need to throw some shade. This one can't be used in the last week of the season. Who am I stealing fans from? Number 2 is WCW. And then SmackDown, we'll throw that on there. War Games, reduce the level of all logistics, all tier logistics. Okay, cool. And then do that on you. Don't need that. That should be. I'm gonna save these. Maybe I put them on Molly. Can I get her to 25? No, I cannot. Okay. Okay. Sherry least popular cruisers in the match. That is not happening. Logan is losing his next match. Least popular cruiser. Who is that? Oh, poor Roxanne. I don't like that. Shoot. We go to men's tag team. Try and build that up. You guys are unfortunately wounded. Like, oh god, you guys are wounded too. I think I'm just calling on a jobber this week. You guys are hopefully closing that show. Let's just get. Just need you for a week. Just need you for a week. Please enjoy this match between these two local talented stars. That's fine. I'm gonna flip these just in case. And I'm gonna make this a tables match with. I guess I don't need to put the power card on for that one. Alright. No commissioner goals. Perfect. No promises because you were losing. Charlotte Flair does not make an appearance at the upcoming PLE. Then I'm fine. Alright, 3.5, 3.0, 2.5, 1.0, 3.5. That grew to level 2, a little weak. 2 was still weak. Thankfully, no harm did they grow to. Sweet. Omos got hurt. Shit. And he got the title. Do I have enough to bring him back? Shoot, everyone's around 15. I forgot to see yet. We're still well ahead. We're about 34,000 fans ahead of WCW. We're going to be stealing a lot of their fans this week. They're going to be throwing hate on us too. Yeah, War Games, go figure. This has got to stop. I'm seriously unhappy with all the string of loses. Someone getting tired of hearing the guys. Sorry, oh no. You just were the bad. I just changed you too. Wrestler female solo champion. I cannot do that. Alright, that's my match. This is also the match. This. Strowman might get hurt, but that's we're at the end of the season, so it's what it is. And we can do a fatal 4-way. can't do it. That's fine. Unfortunately, Mr. Angel, I'm gonna try and build that at least for WrestleMania. I'm gonna buy that. That's 3. Do I have? I don't think I can get him there. Like, unless I draw a random 3 of, like another thing, because I think he's injured for 5 weeks. Omos, you are 5 weeks injured, so that's 3 minus this week would be 1. So I'd have to get another veto or injury card for him to make it onto the show. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think it's likely. Other than that, look at all these fails. Love it. Charlotte Flair wants to make an appearance, so she's probably gonna get hurt here. So she's, even if she wants to, she can't. We'll buy that. Might as well buy that XP. I am not going to have any money for... I'm going to have a bunch of logistics stored over, but I'm not going to be able to buy any of them. Alright, Liv got hurt, unfortunately, that last week, too. We do have... Our, mid-card match did grow. So we get 4.0, 4.0, 3.5, 3.0, and a 4.0. Gosh, you guys sucked, man. Jeez, man. Put on good shows. WCW only lost to 1,200 fans. NXT with 55, 48, and we did gain 68 or 60,000, so that's good. We are in first by still about 30,000 roughly. Power card's gonna be more expensive. No. Roxanne! I was going to! No! I can't put you or Flair in the match. Oh, I guess, okay, I wasn't going to anyway. Let's try and make this a good show. Oh, was there a power card? Oh. Of course they're expensive, but hold on. Can I actually make this work? 3 and then 1. We actually got it. That is, that's lucky. Give my man Omos a goodbye match. He's cranky. Natalia and Indy. So I think just now I'm just going for my best talkers, which is you and Charity. You. Yeah, I don't have enough for... Like, I could technically do this for 100k, but I'm probably just going to invest it into the power cards then. And I can put on a tables match. Give a good table match. Yep. Don't need that, but okay. So we need... It doesn't really matter the best stamina. I actually just want to put Molly in. If I'm lucky, I don't have to play. I probably wouldn't have to play it, but... Charity, charity. Did I use the table power card? Remember? Yeah, I did. Okay. All right, let's wrap up the season. I'm definitely confident that we won. But yeah, I'm confident we won it. I mean, like we lost Ethan Page like week 20. Then we had to fire him, unfortunately. That was a little bit of a hiccup, but this challenge is about, yeah, the misclicks shouldn't punish you. I don't feel like when you're doing this, like just misclicking and going too fast. I mean, there's no time limit or anything, so I could just be slowing down. But I mostly do that because for you guys. So I think firing is a fair compromise. It's, if anything, it's a very punishing thing, anyways. But instead of just having to start the entire series over again, and I honestly don't have time to start a whole series over again. I only have time to record on Mondays usually, so I don't want to do that. But I will be right back. Let's see what the results will be with our WrestleMania win. And we are back. Drew winning his match as well. So did Molly. So we did finish up our WrestleMania card. We gained a 4-star mid card, 5-star mid card, 4.5, 3.5, 4.5, 4.5, 4.0, 4.5. Yeah, like we're gonna be solid here. We're gaining 200,000 fans, 199.61. SmackDown 171, sweet. 170 for NXT and 165. Maybe next season, boys, but no, no, no. We are getting our third trophy at the end of the season um, by about 60,000 fans saying no to everyone. Remember, you are the one who knows best for business. Nobody else can dictate you. If you are the boss, you need to tell people no. Even if that's a great idea and it's something you want to do anyway, they need to make sure that the idea comes from you. We are going to get our Slammy rewards. We are the most superstars fired. Okay. The Extremist, the Brawler, and the Storm Chaser. Um, best card match card quality was from NXT. Unfortunately, they beat us with that. Highest total profits, not very much. New fans in a single show was the WrestleMania card. Yeah, I mean, this was slightly frustrating at times, but I overall really, really solid show. I'm really happy with this, guys. If you would like to see season two, I mean, this one's definitely one of the easier challenge runs. I feel like just balancing out morale. It's not nearly as punishing as some of the other ones. If you guys have other good ideas about challenge runs, I would love to hear them. This one is, I'll probably do this for like 2 or 3 seasons just because it's kind of fun to do. Um, but if you have another idea of like a unique challenge run, let me know. I don't really like when like you can suggest like, oh, Face Cactus Jack can do this and do that and blah 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 blah. But I don't feel like those are really that. Those are just kind of casual playthroughs to me. So I don't know. We'll have to figure out a new challenge run. But in the meantime, this was a pretty solid one. Hopefully this video has earned a subscription. We are so close to 1,000. And again, at 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a chaotic little like beat permadeath basically, like 1 minute timer. How fast can I beat MYGM mode on extreme mode? I don't know if it's possible to do every single card in a minute. That's going to be insane. Like no thought process. I just have to have everything on autopilot, which is probably good that I am playing everything on default, so I just know who everybody is off the bat. But that's going to really test me. If you want to see that, that is my 1,000 subscriber gift to you all. So thank you again for watching. Like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, and I will catch y'all next time.